Welcome out to the Snow College pregame report from Richfield High School. I'm Mike Alstrom alongside David France and Ashley Coombs on the camera. Nate. Can't I remember your last name, Nate? Thatcher on the TriCaster. Nate's going to jump on and do a little color with us as well, David. But this game's set. Wayne County Badgers in their home whites. They're the higher seed over the Tintic Miners. Miners are in their road blues. This matchup. Wayne County comes in ranked number 5 in the state, number 3 in region. Wayne County had a tough draw yesterday.
Boy, that was a hard loss. They were ahead of the Rich Rebels 80-90% of that game. Just the last 2-4 minutes, Rich was able to get a lead and just didn't relinquish that lead and was able to get the win over this tough Wayne Badger team. It was a tough loss.
Yeah, I really thought Wayne had – I thought they had the game in the grips, you know.
Yeah.
And they just didn't.
I didn't get to watch a lot of that, but they said that free throws kind of ended up hurting the Badgers down the stretch a little bit.
Well, and I was talking to someone, and they said that, because I was in the girl over at the SVC, and they said that the press caused, like the pressure from the press that Rich put on the Badgers caused, like, unassisted turnovers. So they'd get through the press, and then they'd rush a pass after they get it across half court and get that unassisted turnover. Yeah. And they said there was a bunch of those, and then free throws down the stretch, and the game ended in the favor of the Rebels.
Yeah. And these Tintic Miners got here. They ran into a buzzsaw with the Penguins Bobcats. They actually played pretty well with the Bobcats. They put up, I can't even remember what the final score was, but they put up 30, 40 points, I think. Maybe even 50. It might have been 80 to 50. And so, you know, they're offensively, they were doing pretty well.
Yeah, and that was the toughest draw of the tournament in my eyes.
Yeah,
they had.
Penguins coming in as the number 1, and so that's a tough draw. So expect to be a pretty good game. But, you know, looking earlier, these two teams have matched up before, and December 9th, Wayne was able to handle Tintic pretty well, 64 to 29 or 64 to 24. So it was a 40-point win for the Badgers. But sometimes after a hard loss, it's tough to recover. So, you know, hopefully these Badgers are ready and can get it rolling.
This has been the Snow College pregame report. Check them out at snow.edu as we get set for the tip. Hunter Mitchell will jump against Caden Pearson. Tip comes to the Badgers. Hunter Mitchell has been fun to watch develop, the big man for the Badgers. He averages 9 points a game, and probably that many rebounds or more. Peterson in the corner, fakes right, comes 15-footer from the elbows, good for Riker Peterson.
He's smooth. He's got a nice smooth shot. He's fun to watch.
He averages about 2 threes a game. Takeaway on the backside by Edwards. And great hustle back by Madden Brown. Mandon Brown?
Yeah, he saved a layup.
So Tintic in a 2-3 zone on the inbounds. Badgers 2 on the high post. They kind of float apart. Riker Peterson inside to Mitchell. Kicks it out. Reed Edwards for 3 from the top of the key. Bryce Canyon City three-pointer. And if you pack in a tight 2-3 zone to stop Mitchell, Edwards and Peterson will pick you apart from outside.
And so far, Wayne couldn't have asked for a better start than they've got right now.
Hayden Jamison, ball loose, picked up by Ward. Rebound, Riker Peterson. He pushes it up the left side. 1 to beat, gets past Brown, scoops, won't go. Rebound, blocked and fouled as Garrett Robbins tries to take it up. So Garrett will take a trip to Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Robbins just battling down there. I mean, there's something to be said about that guy that can get that offensive rebound and put it back. I mean, kids can make a living just doing that.
He makes his first, and the second one's off the mark. 6-0, 6:41 to go in the first. Outlet pass to Pearson. Pearson dribbles left, picks up his dribble on the baseline. Pass from the left wing into the paint, triple team. Mitchell taken away by Garrett Robbins. Riker Peterson yo-yos up top, defended by Brown. Baseline jumper off the glass, Reed Edwards.
Edwards one dribble around his man on that baseline and able to hit just a 10-foot jumper from that short corner.
Edwards is so smooth. Riker Peterson all over Cole Ward up top. Dribble drive, penetration. Pearson scoops and scores, breaks the ice for the Miners.
That was a nice move by Pearson, able to get right down the belly of that defense of the Badgers.
That pass is tipped away. They've changed their zone. Jamison knocks that ball away for the Miners. I don't know if they've gone a triangle and two.
Box and chase.
Looks like a box and one, maybe. They're extending that clear out to half court. Three-quarter court. Or I meant, yeah, almost half court. Mitchell, 18-footer, top of the key. Hunter Mitchell.
Just when you thought Wayne was maybe going to be in a little bit of trouble with that defense, Mitchell knocks down a 15-footer.
Pearson passes right wing to Brown. Brown dribbles into the paint, bounce past underneath. That's a great job. You know, Bryce Valley will run that play a lot. They park that offensive guy on that baseline, on the baseline side of the low block, and then they pop from behind the defender and get the open look.
Yeah, just sneaks behind the defender, like you said, and catches him off guard, able to get to the free throw line.
Misses his first Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Second is up and good. 10-3 Wayne County.
All three by Caden Pearson for Tintic.
Riker Peterson yo-yos up top. Tintic extends that zone. Inside Mitchell, and he'll make you pay. They're really sacrificing that to slow down that three, and they get it into Mitchell.
Mitchell, big body down there. When he's going to get it low on that right block, he's going to finish.
At the high post, kick to the wing to Jamison. Pulls up, 18-footer, won't go. Mitchell with the rebound. (12-3) Wayne County. That's Garrett Robbins in the corner, has the ball knocked away. 22 seconds on the shot clock, 4:29 on the main clock. Wayne County under their basket. Tintic in a 2-3 zone. Mitchell pass in from Reed Edwards, tipped away. And then Riker Peterson knocks it away on the other end, on the other side.
You know, 4 minutes in, and Tintic has given up 12 points to these Badgers, but the Badgers just haven't missed, really. They're just shooting really well, but I've been pretty impressed with this Tintic defense. They're hustling out there and doing a good job.
Peterson defending Ward. Ward dribbles to the right corner. Pass to Hansen and back to Ward. And a foul. They're going to call a blocking foul on Garrett Robbins. Underneath their basket, Connor Fox will set the inbound for the Miners. Underneath, shot up from the corner, then passed underneath, then tipped back out to Fox. Sorry, that was Cole Ward. Gets trapped on the baseline. Jamison, three on the way from Fox, long, but rebound put back up and in by Hagan Jamison.
Boy, Tintic really sticking with it on that possession to get that basket. About 3 offensive rebounds.
It's Quade Snediger in for the Badgers. He's kind of been the sixth man. Mitchell, he passed to where Reed Edwards was, not where Reed Edwards was going.
Yeah, I tried a little no-look pass to hit him on the three-point line, but Edwards had already cut to the basket.
You know, the Badgers have really got 8, and maybe even more, but so they start, and then they bring in Quade Snediger, and then they bring in Jake Batty, just barely, and then they haven't, the other Peterson, Jake Peterson, number 4, and just a loaded team for the Badgers. 3-point basket up and good. Hagan and Jamison and Bryce Canyon City 3-pointer. 8-12, 4-point lead for the Badgers. We're on a 6-0 run, and a two-hand push in the back is going to be called for a foul.
Hagan Jamison, he comes in averaging about 7 points a game, and he's already got himself 5. That was a nice-looking three-point shot.
Little California defense. You let the guy go by, you reach around, knock the ball away from behind. Gets the turnover. Coming right to left across your computer screen or across your radio dial, the Tintic Miners. Opportunity to cut the lead to 2 or 1. Bounce pass kind of knocked away off the leg of, but picked up out of bounds by Ward for the Miners. Be Badger ball.
Badgers need to score here. They've gone about 2 minutes without a basket, giving these Miners a chance to creep back in this.
Lob into Batty. He hits Mitchell down low. Mitchell goes up just too hard. I think he thought he was going to have more contact maybe on the shot.
Yeah, it was a good look by the Badgers.
And Hagan Jamison from the left wing attacks, but he picks up that back foot before he gets the ball to the ground. And there's Jake Peterson in for Mitchell. Jake Peterson is one of my favorite players for the Badgers, David. You look at him, if he walks off the bus, you think, but he's a workhorse. Right there, they get it to him on the low block. He takes it up strong and finishes for 2 points.
He comes in averaging 11 points a game.
Yeah,
that's a nice spark.
And the region tournament, I just watched him, and it's just, he's involved in every play, never stops. In the corner, Reed Edwards down to Jake Peterson. Hits Batty, slice into the basket. Nice down that right side.
Batty picked up that rebound on the other end and then just trailed right through and got the layup.
16-8, so Jake Peterson into the game, and Badgers get those 4 points. Jake Peterson with 1 assist and 1 basket. Reed Edwards looks at the 3, back to Batty. To Garrett Robbins. Robbins in the middle, jumper, banks it in. Cache Valley Bank brings you that bank shot. It's Banks open still.
Yeah, that was a nice, smooth shot, just right off the glass from 5 feet. That's a tough shot, really. That
over the front of the rim.
Right over the front of the rim.
I never could make those. Hagan Jamison gives to Stockton Hansen. Back around the other side. Taken away by Jake Peterson. Trying to get that pass inside to Pearson. Edwards has the ball knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds. No, saved in. And a foul on the shot as Cole Ward, not to be denied, and Connor Fox just hustling their tails off.
That's what I was going to say. Connor Fox, that was great hustle. Like you said, I thought it was just going to go out of bounds, but, man, showing some speed and hustle and diving for that, saving it in bounds, giving these Miners a chance to get to the free throw line.
35 seconds to go in the first, 18-8. High bounce off the back iron, falls through.
Shooter's touch. Isn't that what they call that?
I think so. Backspin hits the back of the iron, pulls the ball straight in the air and falls in. That one hit the rim in the same spot, but didn't go straight in the air, and it comes off the front of the iron. Edwards to Batty. Back to Reed Edwards, right side. That's going to go through Robinson's hands, picked up by Fox. And a foul away from the ball on Edwards.
Edwards, I'm not sure that he did really think on purpose necessarily there, but old Stockton Hansen ended up on his back and just looked at the official like, did you see that? Got the call.
Left wing, Hansen, baseline dribble drive, blocking foul.
That time Peterson just a little slow to get there to try and draw that charge. Got called with a block.
Up and good from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Hansen cuts the lead to 8. Makes them both. 18-11, 7 seconds left in the first period.
Didn't start the clock. He went the full length of the floor in less than a second.
That is, and everybody makes mistakes, but he had a fast break layup on the other end.
Tough.
And now Wayne County's going to have to reset, and start.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a tough break. There was a couple shot clock violations like that. Into Batty. Peterson catches, shoots the 3 off the iron. Won't go. That's going to do it for the first quarter. This is 1A State Championship basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
You're in Paris with a group from the University of Utah, studying intellectual traditions, like René Descartes, who said, "I think, therefore I am." So deep. Then it suddenly hits you.
I'm only a freshman.
We call that Utah Fresh. Do real-world research. Go learn abroad. Join an on-campus living team. Yes, our freshman experience is refreshingly different. Only at the U.
Here's a call out to all experienced CDLA drivers. Barney Trucking wants you to join their team. They pride themselves on what they have to offer. For more info, call their recruiting office at 866-443-1160 or visit www.driveforbarney.com.
This year, as we celebrate Bryce Canyon National Park's 100th anniversary, we invite you to be part of the Bryce Canyon Association so that future generations can enjoy it as we do today.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
This State Championship basketball brought to you by Windy Mesa Studio on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1. Be Badger ball to start the second quarter. They inbound it. They're going to say a reach-in foul on Connor Fox, I believe. His first.
That could have gone either way as Edwards just kind of left that ball out there for Tintic.
Batty down to Jake Peterson. That almost, and Jake Peterson gets it up and in, but he never left. The ball was, it should have been a jump ball or a travel.
Been a jump, possibly, yeah. But Jake says, that's all right. I'll take a rebound and the 2 points.
Absolutely. Fox with the dribble drive, cuts through the middle, scores with the right hand. Connor Fox averages 9 points a game for the Miners. Down into Jake Peterson. He just kind of jumps back and he's fouled.
Yeah, that play by Fox, he just ran down the lane. That looked pretty smooth. You can see how he can end up with 9 points a game. Looks like the Badgers are going to bring Mitchell in to see if they can keep Fox from running down the lane again.
Yeah, someone's got to slide over and stop that dribble drive penetration. Even if you have to get a foul or two in the process, you got to not let that come down the paint. Jake Peterson at Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Soft touch, makes it both. 6 points in the game to lead the Badgers.
9 point lead for the Badgers. The Miners need a basket.
Pearson loses the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched. Didn't that go off the arms of Jamison, or did he like
It looked
dodge
like
it?
I don't know. It looked like he was trying to get it, but it just went right past his ear, right where he couldn't quite get his hand on it. It doesn't matter as they turn it over anyway.
Jake Peterson picks it up in the backcourt, lays it up, won't go. Rebound, put up and in. Garrett Robbins.
That's why you follow a shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robbins.
Dribble right by Pearson. Pulls up from the foul line, off the glass, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Ward. Fox for three. Bryce Canyon City three for Connor Fox. Left wing. Jake to Peterson to Batty to Mitchell. Baseline jumper won't go. Fox with the rebound. Outlet pass ahead. That goes off the official's ankle. Pops back to the Miners.
Fortunate for the Miners. That would have gone out of bounds.
The official saved it in. Riker Peterson slashes through the paint. then Garrett Robbins punches it to Batty. Pass taken out of the air by Pearson. Great steal by Pearson. Hansen to Fox to Jamison. Backdoor cut by Ward, and he draws the foul.
That was a nice backdoor cut and nice find as he was heading to the basket.
At the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, got the first. The Miners shooting well from the free throw line. I have 5 of 6. Is that right? Is that what you have?
I may have missed one. I have them with 2 misses.
I may have missed one on the back end of that one. This is 1A State Championship basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
Give Boulder Mountain Electric a call for all your new and remodel electrical, well maintenance, and contracting needs. Go get them, Badgers. Bryan Farm is a proud sponsor of Wayne High School basketball. Check out Bryan Farm for all your farm and ranching needs. Let us service you with fertilizer, fuel, feed, seed, lawn and garden, and much more. Bryan Farm.
Brown Brother Construction is a general engineering contractor with extensive knowledge and experience in street, road, and highway construction. As a company, we are proud of our reputation for quality work and customer satisfaction. We are also proud to be Badger fans. Go Badgers!
This state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. You're watching Wayne County Badgers in their home whites and the Tintic Miners in the road blues. 24-7, 7-point lead, 5:41 to go in the first half as Cole Ward makes his second from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 3 of 4 in the game for Cole Ward, 3 points. 18-24, 6-point lead for the Badgers. Peterson off the high post from Mitchell for 3.
And that's that shooter's touch again. Soft bounce off the front of the rim and rolls in.
Right wing, Caden Pearson drives, kicks it out to Jamison for 3. Won't go. Hunter Mitchell with the rebound for the Badgers. Riker Peterson yo-yos up top, bounce pass to Robbins in the corner. Back to Robbins, to Batty at the foul line. Takes a step in, little scoop floater for 2.
That was some good patience by Batty. Made a little bit of a fake, got the defender to leave, saw that the lane was open, and just went to the basket.
Hansen, he finds a seam, pulls up in the paint, misses. Jake Peterson with the rebound. Riker Peterson yo-yos, bounce pass to Jake Peterson, finds the lane, baseline. Great seal by Mitchell, gives Jake Peterson the lane. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 1A State Championship basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit bryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race scheduled for July 15th.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride?
This is state championship basketball brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese on Team Hive Live. Tintic ball. They trail by 13. The Badgers went on a run, pulled out by 13, and a blocking foul as Jake Peterson slides over just a hair late. Gets called for the foul.
Yeah, those free throws, they had just cut this lead to 6, the Miners had, and just like that. You had a three-point shot by Peterson, a couple baskets inside. Extend it right back out.
Yeah, I had to count 2 or 3 times in my mind, not only because math takes me a minute, but I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was a 6-point game just a second ago, and he misses the second one from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line as Riker Peterson brings it to the corner.
Wow, nice look by Mitchell. Finds Jake Peterson on the opposite block, and he's going to find himself to the free throw line again.
4 minutes to go in the first half. 31-19, Wayne County. Jake Peterson.
He's got 7 points in this quarter and a chance to go to 8.
Jake Peterson just does so much good when he's on the floor for the Badgers. He misses that. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Outlet pass ahead to Larson. Back left side to Hansen, and a blocking foul on Jake Peterson. It's 2 blocking fouls on Jake in 3 possessions for the Miners. That's his 3rd foul. That's a big foul. He didn't start the game, came in late in the first, played about maybe a quarter of ball.
Yeah, you like the numbers he's putting up, the high numbers for the points, but those high numbers of fouls in that first half, that's too many, 3.
Yes, sir. That one's off the mark. Rebound Mitchell for the Badgers. Peterson to Snediger. Reed Edwards for 3 from the left wing. Won't go. Nice rebound. Batty picks that rebound up and drops it down. Who'd he give that to, David?
I didn't.
To Quade Snediger. Then on the other end, I missed that one too. You see a number on that highlight. Snediger, right wing for the Badgers. Peterson for 3 at the top of the key, won't go. Rebound Snediger, left wing, and a foul on the Tigers, or Miners. Stockton Hansen on that basket on the other end that kind of get it. The action's fast enough, and I have to look down to write stuff down and
try to find the player that scored the last one, and Hansen drops 2 in on you.
34-21, 3 minutes to go in the second. Bounce pass in. to Mitchell, gives it to Batty at the foul line. He buries a 15-foot jumper. 36-21, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Badgers.
You know, we're just not able to keep up with all the stats like assists. These Badgers have done a great job assisting the ball. They've been a couple really unselfish plays just these last 2 possessions and finding the more open guy. A lot of assisted baskets for these Badgers.
Pass inbounds kicked away by Riker Peterson. They get it in to Larson, defended by Edwards. Give to Jamison. Kicks it left wing. Pearson for 3, won't go. Batty with the rebound for the Badgers. Riker, hesitation dribble, has it knocked away, picks it back up. Edwards steps up, looks at the 3, bounce pass to Batty, kicks it out. Snedeker 3, left corner, no. Rebound, Pearson for the Miners. Pearson crossover, comes back right side to Fox. Fox behind the back, taken away by Riker Peterson. 1 to beat, keeps it in his right hand, misses off the right side. Rebound, Stockton Hansen for the Miners. Hesitation, lets defender fly by, and a rebound foul. It's going to go on Jamison.
Jamison trying to get that ball over the back of Mitchell.
Hunter Mitchell's just too big.
Yeah.
That's the second foul on Jamison, but that is Wayne County is now in the bonus. So Mitchell will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, shoot a 1-1. I guess both teams are now in the bonus. Hunter Mitchell with a soft touch gets his 5th point of the game. That one's off the front of the iron. As he goes to the ground, he picks up the ball and rolls to the floor with it. Jamison called for the travel.
Jamison trying to do a little fake while he was moving and just kind of lost his footing and fell down.
.138 to go in the first half. 37-21. Wayne County. Reed Edwards, Riker Peterson, Snedeker. Skip pass. Edwards looks at the 3, backs it out. Top to Peterson. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Snedeker has it tipped away, and it comes back off of Snedeker.
Active hands by Mandan Brown, causing that turnover.
Brown will bring it across half court. Defended by Riker Peterson. Looking inside to Pearson. Gives to Pearson. Pearson hands it back to Hansen. Hansen needs help. 3-pointer on the way, off the iron. Batty with the rebound for the Badgers. 55 seconds to go in the first half. 37-21, 16-point lead for the Badgers. Reed Edwards, catch, shoot, 3, right corner, no, won't go. Caden Pearson with the rebound for the Tintic Miners. 42 seconds and a block on Snedeker.
These Miners, they've shot a lot of free throws in this game.
Been attacking the basket well. Second one up and good. I have that as 5 points in the game for Caden Pearson. Riker Peterson has Brown all over his hip, and he takes it down and knocked out of bounds. Riker Peterson is so quick on the dribble.
He is. And that left hand of his just kind of throws people off a little bit too.
Peterson, 3 and 1 from the corner. They inbounds that ball underneath Wayne County's basket. He passed to the corner. Peterson pulls up for 3, buries the three-pointer, and on the box out is fouled, and he'll get the 4-point play. The rare 4-point opportunity.
You got it.
Bryce Canyon City 3 and 1 for Riker Peterson. Appreciate Tyler Gibb on the TriCaster playing the replays, running the show for us. Tintic holding for one shot, down by 18. Trying to limit Wayne County's possessions. Screen, roll, didn't see it. 3 up, got it. Stockton Hansen, Bryce Canyon City 3 at the top of the key. That's going to do it for the first half. 41-26 after 2. Badgers 15-point lead.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to Bryce Canyon Mule Days 2023. Join us April 30th through May 6th in Tropic, Utah. There will be guided mule rides, vendors, food and fun, arena events, a Friday night concert featuring Bren Hill and Andy Nelson, and the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday, May 6th. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
At Cache Valley Bank, you get all the options and services without all the
Southern Utah University halftime report from Richfield High School. You have the Wayne County cheerleaders dancing first for your halftime entertainment. You're watching or listening to the Wayne County Badgers and the Tintic Miners. 41-26, Badgers with a 15-point lead at the half. The Badgers doing a great job working around, getting it in. They've got great contribution from Jake Peterson, 9, 3 and 4 from the foul line. Riker Peterson, 9 points as well. 6 from Jake Batty. Hunter Mitchell with 5. 5 for Reed Edwards. Clayton Snedeker with 2. For the Miners, a lot of free throws. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 field goals is all in that first half for the Miners. 7 points for Stockton Hansen. Cole Ward with 3 points. Hagen Jameson 5 points. 6 points for Caden Pearson, and Connor Fox with 5. As your Tintic Miners get set, you want to take a quick commercial and then come right back? Okay, we'll be right back.
Classic Motors at 120 South Main, Richfield stands by their mission statement, which is to provide good old-fashioned service and neighborly pricing, creating an experience worthy of our guests thinking or saying those 3 magic words, I'll be back. Tradition worth preserving at Classic Motors Richfield.
Off that ad, we'll come back for the Tintic Miners on the SUU halftime report. You're watching the dance. We'll tell you about the first half. The first quarter was 11 to 18, 7-point lead. The Badgers outscoring the Miners by 8 in the second. 15-point lead at the half.
Yeah, both teams really putting up some points in that second half. The Miners, they put in 15 points in that second quarter, which is great. The problem is they gave up 23 to the Badgers, and man, Jake Peterson, he just kind of went off in that second quarter, as well as Riker Peterson knocked down a couple threes in that second quarter and just kind of extended that lead out.
This Badger team, Tintic Miners, will battle it out in the second half. Should be an exciting second half of basketball. This game being simulcast on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, KTTA 8.1, KSL Sports, TeamHive.live, and 1aball.com.
Just looking at that score, 26 points for these Tintic Miners. The first 2 times these teams played, they totaled 24 points in the game. So Tintic's got to come away feeling pretty good. I think Tintic's come along in the season. Like I said, that game was clear back the 1st of January, or the 1st of December. But their offense seems to be clicking a little bit better, making it a little more difficult for these Wayne Badgers than the first time they met.
I agree. So, yeah, their Badgers are going to have to come out and work to hold on to it because the Miners aren't going to give it up. So this is 1A State Championship Basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com. This has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. Ready to soar or come soar with us? What is this? Come soar with us at SUU. Check them out at suu.edu.
Danny Orton at Coldwell Banker Realty is pleased to support all the teams in this year's tournament. Danny has done his best to accommodate both buyers and sellers in our rural area. Top listings and personalized service is what you get with Danny Orton at Coldwell Banker Realty in Penguins.
Hey, this is Dr. Rob Barrick, the smile artist located here in Cedar City. If you've ever wanted a new smile, but something's been holding you back, I'd love to spend a minute with you and just answer your questions. If you go to my website, you can set up a free 15-minute video phone call with me where we can just talk about it. The next step is also free. You'd come in and we'd actually design your smile together right there in your chair, print it out, and have you snap it in and give it a test run before doing the actual veneers. To check out my smile portfolio, visit drrobdental.com.
Duke's Slick Rock Grill is a family-owned restaurant in Hanksville. We proudly serve the explorers and adventurers that visit southern Utah. Our slow-smoked brisket, Dutch oven ribs, or a juicy ribeye steak, we look forward to serving you. Durfee Construction specializing in custom home construction serving all of Wayne, Garfield, and surrounding areas. Let Shane Durfee and the crew at Durfee Construction help turn your dreams into reality. Go Badgers! Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today.
Just like we mend it now. All right.
You're on this campus business team that lives and works together at the University of Utah. Your team has come up with this cool new ski rack. For real, it's going to market. Then you say to yourself, hold on, sports fans.
I'm only a freshman.
We call that Utah Fresh. Do real-world research. Go learn abroad. Join a campus living team. Yes, our freshman experience is refreshingly different. Only at the U.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
The Gifts from Grady Foundation Charity Poker Run will be held April 22nd. For registration rules and regulations, go to giftsfromgrady.com. Raising awareness about organ donation, one tiny donor at a time, in honor of Grady Boy.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by Kane County's full-service grocer Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Save with their weekly specials and be sure to check out their digital ads. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce and short lines, go to Glazier's Family Market in Kanab.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese and Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
Welcome back to Richfield High School for 1A State Championship Basketball. You're watching and listening to the Wayne County Badgers and the Tintic Miners. The Badgers have a 15-point lead at the half. 2 minutes to go till the inbounds of the second half. So we'll be back in just a bit. We'll give some more time to sponsors. This is a Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com presentation of 1A State Championship basketball.
Celebrating 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball, providing quality concrete to Garfield, Kane, Wayne, and Paiute counties. The mutters at Garfield Ready Mix are the best of the best.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need. Grundy Concrete wish the Wayne Badgers the best in the postseason. We provide ready-mix products, road-based sand, gravel, and grout mix. We make and deliver precast septic tanks in 3 different sizes. Call today, 435-836-2695.
Harward and Reese specializes in general building and engineering projects throughout Utah. Harward and Reese is a proud supporter of Wayne Badger Athletics and want to wish the Badgers success in the postseason. Go Badgers!
Jackson Excavation supports our coaches and teams here in Wayne County. We specialize in everything dirt, from excavating homes and water lines to building roads and septic tanks. To road base and gravel supplies, call Jackson Excavation.
This state championship basketball brought to you by Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games on 1aball.com. Welcome back for the second half action from Richfield High School. Mike Alstrom alongside David France and Tyler Gibb producing. As the Miners get the ball to start the second half, and they get a turnover in the left corner. Defense by the Badgers gets an early turnover. In the right corner, Snediger. Back to Riker Peterson, Reed Edwards. Skip past Snediger, right wing. Looking to Mitchell on the right low post. Snediger, long pass. Peterson saves it in to Reed Edwards. Great hustle.
It was just right in the corner.
Reed Edwards to Mitchell. Back to Edwards in the corner for 3. Won't go. Mitchell with the putback off the rebound. He'll be fouled and go to Legacy Harbor free throw line.
Boy, I like seeing a big guy that'll do that. Grab that offensive rebound and then just take it strong to the hoop. Didn't try to fade away, avoid contact, just went straight up hard.
Mitchell. That one was good from Legacy Hardware free throw line. Second one up, good as well. 7 points in the game for Hunter Mitchell. Riker Peterson watching that ball. Fox dribbles in, taken away, and then a foul as Reed Edwards gets the ball and Fox comes falling into him.
Yeah, just kind of a frustration foul by Fox that time as he went down the lane, had the ball tipped away from him, and reached out, committed the foul. Those drive the coach crazy. That's his third foul, 75 feet from the basket.
Yeah, there's really... It's just like, oh, man, that's not the one.
Yeah.
You don't mind a hustle foul
right
here and there. Snediger for 3, left corner, won't go. Rebound Badgers. Reed Edwards from the right wing. And a rebound foul as Garrett Robbins in there gets the rebound as inside position.
That was 2 offensive rebounds for Garrett Robbins right there. I like that he took that one back up. He earned it.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This Utah State Championship basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
Joe's Main Street Market is your full-service grocery store in downtown Bainbridge, featuring a tantalizing fresh meat counter and a wide selection of fruits and vegetables, as well as all your regular items in a grocery store, from bread and milk to cookies and ice cream. First-class customer care at Joe's.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve the students and parents in Kane County. For information, go to kanek12.org. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook. Rigor, relationships, relevance. The Kane County School District.
Off the timeout. This state championship basketball game brought to you by Ruby's Inn on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. If you're watching this game and wondering what's going on over in the SVC, Wendover, the number 7 seed, has a 6-point lead, 53-47 over Manila. So that's a upset watch. Number 7, number 2.
Garrett Robbins just picked up his 3rd offensive rebound in this quarter.
Garrett Robbins is a underrated player in my book. He's a hard worker, blue-collar guy.
Yeah.
Riker Peterson, 18 seconds on the shot clock, 6:20 to go. Reed Edwards, long 3, right wing, won't go. Riker Peterson chases down the rebound up top. Inside, Robbins blocked by Pearson. And Tintic takes it the other way. 43-26, catch, shoot, 3, won't go. Rebound foul. Oh, we can do it right now whenever you're ready. You got a dead ball underneath. The officials are talking. It's time for some Fab-Rats trivia, David. Let's see. Here you go. What is Fab-Rats' most viewed video? As the officials talk. So Fab-Rats on YouTube. Family-friendly, fun entertainment. Some good folks just having fun doing fabrication and off-road recoveries. What is their most viewed video? Text us or email us at uhsslive@gmail.com. What is Fab-Rats' most viewed video, and win a free shirt from Fab-Rats. Officials are still talking.
Looks like they're going to give a foul to Quade Schnediger. Looks like it might have been a technical. They just said a shove. It must have been maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know what it was. I didn't necessarily see the action down there. Is that Luke Larson? Knocks down 2 free throws.
So Luke Larson, and then Tintic gets the opportunity to cut the lead to 13 or 12 if they can make it 3.
Tintic's done that several times. They cut into this lead, and then all of a sudden the Badgers just knock it back up to 16, 18 points.
Hansen kicks to the corner. 3 on the way. It's good. Bryce Canyon City 3 for Luke Larson. 5 points in this third quarter, and we've got a 12-point game. Right side, Riker Peterson, Reed Edwards. Tintic in a kind of a one, it's a box, a triangle or a diamond in one, and a foul on as Jake Peterson gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Stockton Hansen. Got to replay that Luke Larson 3. Reed Edwards. Batty, Reed Edwards for 3 off the back iron, won't go. Another offensive rebound, though, for Garrett Robbins. That 3 won't go by Reed Edwards. Behind the back dribble, just goes out of bounds.
Man, those offensive rebounds, the Badgers just keep getting a lot of opportunities out there. A lot more shot chances than these Miners with those rebounds.
Ammon Peterson into the game for the Badgers. 43-31, 4:56 to go in the third. Larson, Fox, baseline, a reach by Peterson.
That's kind of a tough one on Peterson. He's been able to get away with that in the first half, reaching in there like that, but this time the official didn't like it and called a foul.
That's his first foul. That's the third team foul. Inbounds to Larson. Back to Ward. Fox draws the foul. So Wendover, Manila now are all tied up at 3. 6 unanswered points from Manila. 53s. 43-31 at the high school gym in the Consolation bracket. Fox makes his first free throw from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 4:40 to go in the third.
We got a 10-point game as these Miners just keep coming back. No quit.
You know, and the Badgers have really started settling and really looking for the 3 in this third period. I think they shot 4. That changed that. Jake Peterson.
Coach must have heard you down there.
They get it in. Jake Peterson so strong on that low block, gets the 2-point basket. Riker Peterson with the rebound on left side for the Miners. Riker loses the handle off the Miners out of bounds.
Riker had a lane, just ball got out a little bit in front of him and just couldn't quite corral it back in.
Robbins slaps the ball, gives to Jake Peterson. Riker, 24 seconds on the shot clock, into Batty, kicks it out. Robbins, 3, good. Bryce Canyon City 3. Just like that, back out to a 15-point lead, 48-33. Timeout on the floor. This is 1A State Championship basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
On a basketball court, it's great to have a player that can do it all. Kazan Memorial Clinic in Escalante provides medical, dental, and pharmacy services all in one location for affordable and outstanding health care. Trust Kazan Memorial Clinic in Escalante. KMN Construction is a general contractor serving South Central Utah. KMN Construction specializes in residential and commercial construction. Good luck, Badgers.
Legacy Ace Hardware and Sporting Goods, 159 North Main in Panguitch. Come in and visit us for all your hardware and sporting good needs. Legacy Ace Hardware, proudly supporting Utah high school athletics. Loa Builder Supply has been serving you for over 100 years. We are a small-town hardware store here to help you with your project. We are hardware, building materials, paint, and camping supplies, serving with local knowledge and community pride.
This state championship basketball brought to you by the University of Utah on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1 as you watch that Garrett Robbins 3 from the Bryce Canyon City 3-point line that put the Badgers back up by 15, 44-33. Drive penetration, taking it to the rack. Cole Ward on the attack. Tintic not going to lay down for the Badgers. Robbins, another 3. That one's off the iron. Batty with the rebound and a foul.
It's going to be tough to decide who the foul was on. There were 3 Miners hanging on his arms.
They give it to Cole Ward. Ooh, 51 seconds to go over at the Sevier Valley Center. 57-53. Manila goes to the line. He's got a barn burner over there. 50 seconds to go in that game. Made them both. Jake Batty, 8 points in the game. Fox, Larson, 3, right wing off the back iron. Jake Peterson kind of rolls his ankle and somehow avoids falling to the ground and getting called for the travel. If there was an award for like just hard worker, a blocking foul as Robbins attacks the basket.
I guess the award or reward is playing time.
That's right.
Some of those kids, they
slap of the ball. Jake Peterson cuts to the basket, misses his shot. Just rims off the front. Fox, fouled from behind by Ammon Peterson. That's at the Legacy H Hardware free throw line. Connor Fox misses his first. Second one to go. 50-35, 2:57 to go in the third. Second one up, it's short. Jake Peterson with the rebound. Miners still in the 1-3 zone with the chaser on Riker Peterson. Riker left side, step up three, got it! Nothing but the bottom of the net for the Bryce Canyon City three, his third of the game.
You can't leave him open out there.
That's the old Roundy reversal on the scoreboard. 53-35 and a foul on Fox. Got a replay of that Peterson three for you, but the old Roundy reversal, when you get the inverted score.
Yep, inversion rule. You know, Fox again turned it over, picked up that foul 60 feet from the basket, so that's his fourth foul, his third and fourth foul are in the back court.
31 seconds to go in that ball game. The shot clock is off.
No good.
Peterson up top. Right side Robbins. Looks in. Jake Peterson, one dribble. Tries to come right, cut off well. Riker Peterson open again from the three-point line. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Luke Larson. In the corner. Dribble, drive, penetration, kick to Fox for three. Won't go. Peterson tips it out, but it's chased down by Fox. Fox will bring it back the other way. Crossover, to Jamison, right wing. Fox slaps the ball. Four lined up across the baseline. Larson comes to the right wing to get it. Crossover, yo-yos, picks up his dribble, pivots the other way. Dribble, Jamison is called for, or gets a blocking foul on Peterson. 57-57, 20 seconds to go. Wendover, Manila in the Sevier Valley Center. Upset watch. It's anybody's game over there now. Wendover does have the ball. We are at the high school. We've got Hagan Jamison at the Legacy H Hardware free throw line. Free throw off the mark. Robbins with the rebound. Peterson bounce pass. That goes off the leg of Pearson. They used to would have called that a kick if it hits your shin.
I think they kind of determine if the player reached for it with his foot. I think his foot was down. I think Peterson kind of just threw it at his foot.
Larson with the jumper from the foul line won't go. Rebound. Timeout on the floor. Tintic will take one as well. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it, as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguins Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguins Main Street from 8 to 10:30. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguins City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all the truck drivers that make our communities better. We wish all teams success.
After a big win, it's easy to smile. After a hard loss, it's not so easy. Win or lose, keep your smile in the game with your friends at Penguins Dental. With a sliding scale discount based on income and family size, coupled with outstanding patient care, there's much to smile about at Penguins Dental. Paul's Auto Repair in Penguins is your dependable stop for vehicle, ATVs, and even snowmobile repairs and maintenance. With a complete line of accessories, including helmets, batteries, fuel containers, and tires, Paul's is able to keep your outfit running with quality parts and service.
Paiute School District's mission statement seeks to develop responsible, productive, successful citizens through their progressive education system that emphasizes self-worth and high achievement. Paiute School District honors their students and athletes from all their schools.
This state championship basketball brought to you by Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Panguitch on 1aball.com. That's a fun truck show that night. You know,
Yeah.
the night show they do with the lights and on Main Street, kind of a fun festival.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're kind of like, what the heck is this? And then you go down there and get close to the trucks and see all that. It's really neat.
At the low post, jumper blocked and fouled. The Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. So that game over there, David, just went into overtime. Manila went over in overtime.
Caden Pearson hits his first.
Gets him off the roundy inversion rule. Ball hits the ground, picked up by Reed Edwards. Who was shooting those?
That was Caden Pearson.
That's what I was thinking.
Ball goes off the leg, picked up by Riker Peterson. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 33 in the game clock for the quarter. And the reach in, not called. Ball just knocked out of bounds by Mandan Brown. Reed Edwards inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell passes to Batty on the high post. And a foul. Has this felt like this the longest third quarter in the history of basketball games?
There's been a lot of free throws. I think that's what's slowing it down. There's been 9 free throws by the Miners and 6 free throws for the Badgers. Well, and this will be 8. This
Batty at the Legacy Ace Hardware makes his hardware free throw line, makes his first. Batty all set, shoots a second, buries it. 10 points in the game for Jake Batty. Tintic going to hold for the last shot. Pearson directing traffic, trying to get it to Larson. Larson yo-yos, crossover, high screen, takes it to the corner. 3 on the way, off the back iron, rebound won't go. 55-36 after 3. This is 1A State Championship Basketball on Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
Bryce Canyon National Park is celebrating its 100th anniversary with concerts, festivals, and events throughout the year. Start making plans now to join us for this once-in-a-lifetime celebration at brycecanyon.org.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Sevier Valley Hospital is proud to support our local athletes both during the game and after. Each of our own starters has an impressive record in addition to years of experience in the field. Sevier Valley Hospital, keeping quality health care close to home.
Come and enjoy an over-the-rim shake at Stan's Burger Shack in Haynesville. The traditional Lake Powell style. They're old school awesome. Go Wayne Badgers.
This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by SUU on Team Hive Live and KTTA 8.1. to start the fourth quarter, Tintic Minor basketball, 55-36, 19-point lead for the Badgers. Just did a little, we got out our, nuclear calculator, David, and we calculated there's been over 40 free throws shot in this game so far, and we're only through the quarter. 3 on the way, short from the right wing. Rebound, Reed Edwards. A lot of contact there, and
wow.
They're going to call that on Peterson. We can get a replay of that. There was a little contact, and maybe Peterson, it's one of those, probably the second guy got caught.
I think you're right.
Because definitely contact.
That's just Peterson's second, so.
Yeah, no big deal for Peterson, but he was like, what? But I think it's the story, the second, they catch the second guy.
Yeah.
Larson inbounds at half court. He hands off to Jamison, taken out of the air by Mitchell.
Mitchell just read that pass, saw it coming, pulled it right out of the air.
Riker Peterson kind of flips it up, and it goes off the forehead of Luke Larson to the Tigers. Taken down, laid up and in by Cole Ward.
That was a fast break run to perfection. Another turnover by the Badgers, and Tintic's going to, once again, make a push. They just keep doing this. They keep cutting that lead down to about 10, and then Wayne has to respond.
So Tintic set the inbounds under their basket. They do a high screen at the high post. Cut to the corner, 3 on the way, short. Rebound, Hunter Mitchell for the Badgers.
That time it looked like Riker just kind of lost his footing.
And Cole Ward gets called for the foul,
yeah.
And Riker will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
And that's going to be his fourth. So Tintic's got 2 players I know of between Fox and Ward with 4 fouls.
Inside, Hunter Mitchell with the strong rebound, and he puts it up, and he's fouled off the missed free throw.
I mean, that's kind of been the story of the second half for these Badgers, those offensive rebounds. They've got a bunch of them.
Mitchell, he was 3 of 4 before that miss. Mitchell set, shoots, won't go. Batty can't get to the rebound in time, and it goes the other way.
Oh, gets the roll. That was Luke Larson just straddling the three-point line. Tried to jump back when he caught that, but had his left foot over the line, so it was just a 2-pointer.
That foul on Cole Ward's going to be his 5th. And that's another one of those fouls right there, David, you've been talking about. 75, 80 feet from the basket, just trying to hustle. There's no malintent there, but just got to be careful with 4 fouls.
Yeah, when you're trying to come back, and fouls out, this will be possibly the last game of the season if they can't overcome this 15-point lead.
And Badgers down the stretch have not been able to buy a free throw in this fourth quarter. Riker Peterson 0 for 2, Hunter Mitchell 0 for 2. That one's up and good for Peterson. Fox crosses half court, crossover one way, then the other. Kicks to Larson, round the perimeter to Hansen. Picked up by Pearson up top. Dribbles left-handed down the left lane. Mitchell with the rebound off the miss. And Jake Batty he blows a tire, loses. We need a tire sponsor because he needs a new one.
Yeah.
We'll use Fabrats. They use BFG tires. So we'll say BFG timeout on the floor for the top blown tire. Garrett Robbins Oh, yeah, we got to find out Fabrat's trivia. Lob into Batty, puts it up and one.
Wow. That was beautiful. He jumped up high to grab that ball, came down and put it up strong.
So do we have Fabrat's trivia?
Batty with the three-point play.
It would be most viewed now what? So Zachary Dace wins the Fabrat's trivia. Zachary, over at the, you're the winner of the Fabrat's trivia. You win a Fabrat's shirt. Have someone go to the broadcast area at the Sevier Valley Center and pick up your shirt for you. Robbins gives to Peterson. Peterson yo-yos behind the back. Picks up his dribble at half court. Batty right side. Inside, Hunter Mitchell comes off the low screen. Puts it up and in.
Just rolling to the basket. Nice inlet pass, and he kisses it off the glass.
And another foul.
These officials are earning their money.
They're paid by the foul. Just trying to keep it clean and even.
And that's just it, too. You don't want, for sure, anything to get out of hand on this last day. Well, not this last day. One last day for one of these two teams.
Second one up from Fox is no good. 1 of 2 from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Mitchell picks up his 7th rebound I have for him.
Six-point lead for Wendover over in the Sevier Valley Center. 66-60, 32 seconds to go. 62-66. Manila just scores. 25 seconds. Sorry. The Richfield High School. Fox dribbles through the defense, pulls up, shot won't go. Robbins with the rebound. Peterson takes it coast to coast, lays it up, won't go. Reed Edwards with the putback, won't go. Saved in. Riker Peterson chases it down at half court. Riker, hesitation dribble, goes left, loses the ball off his foot. Picked up by Stockton Hansen. Shot up, won't go. Robbins with the rebound. 61-41, 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Peterson, Reed Edwards, screen from Mitchell. Mitchell rolls. Pass on the right hand. He dribbles twice across the paint. Doesn't get it to roll, but Robbins there for the offensive rebound. Put back up by Batty, won't go. Mitchell tips it, won't go. Rebound pulled up by Pearson. And we will be out underneath Tintic ball. That game just went final. Wendover upsets Manila.
Wow.
Inbounds to Riker Peterson. Peterson brings it up the right side. Takes it all the way coast. Offensive foul on on Jake Peterson. He's boxing out and sealing, and they're saying he displaced Caden Pearson.
You know, that Wendover Wildcat team, they've got a couple guards.
Oh, boy.
In that backcourt that are tough. They see the floor well, and they're fast.
Up top. Hansen. Larson. Back to Hansen, right wing. Yo-yos between the legs. Dribbles left across the top of the paint. And a kick. That'll reset the shot clock to 20 seconds.
See if these Miners have one more push. Down 20, 3 minutes to go. It's going to have to be a pretty good push to get back in it at this point.
Baseline drive, scoop,
Oh,
rims out.
That
He's
was
robbed.
That was a good place to start, too. Just rolled out.
2:56 to go in the fourth. Riker Peterson defended by Fox. Fox with 4 fouls. Jake Peterson down to Batty. Batty can't get it to fall. Rebound right side. Tintic, 3 on the way. Rims out.
Man, that's 2 heartbreakers for Tintic in back-to-back possessions.
Reed Edwards with the rebound. Jake Peterson goes to the ground, gets the pass away in time. Riker Peterson, 22 seconds on the shot clock, 2:22 to go in the game. Bounce pass to Garrett Robbins, left side. Screen from Batty. Batty rolls. Robbins takes it down the paint. And a blocking foul. A little out of control Robbins was there. Got tripped up and gets rewarded for the dribble drive attack. 2:14 to go.
Wow. That's Luke Larson's first foul. I didn't know that anybody had been able to keep away from getting a foul.
Into the game for the Miners, number 21.
That's going to be Caden Collier.
Collier?
Yep. I think he's a senior, getting a chance to.
Well, and I think the coach brings out number 22, Caden Pearson. I think he's a senior as well. Let's crowd give him a round of applause. Or am I wrong? Batty on the breakaway, misses, rebound, and one. Riker Reed Edwards.
Yeah, Pearson's a senior also.
Yes, they pulled Pearson out so he can get an applause.
Ward, who fouled out earlier, he's just a sophomore, so we'll see.
We'll see him next year.
We'll see him for a few more years. He's a good ball player.
Number 31 for Tintic set to check in.
That's going to be Hagen Barton. He's a sophomore.
Reed Edwards with the 3-point play.
Hugs down the bench.
It's always hard. You know, you come to the state tournament and you're in this consolation bracket. It's win or go home.
Yeah. Another senior coming off the floor.
That's rebound Garrett Robbins. Brings it to Carson Lee.
Looks like just a timeout for a substitution.
30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship basketball on Mid-Utah Sport Radio Sports Network and 1aball.com.
125 years of growth, of exploring, of discovering new possibilities. 125 years of innovating, of connecting, of soaring to new heights. At Southern Utah University, students are our number one priority. Everything we do, our programs, professors, services, are here to help you succeed, impacting the lives of generations. We've put you first for 125.
On the breakaway, Fox takes it, won't go. Rebound, Snediger for the Wayne Badgers. And Fox with the foul.
I think the coach told him to foul. I think he. So Fox fouls out. He's another senior.
Yeah, and the coach probably told him to foul to get number 24 into the game. As Snediger makes his first from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Easton Carter comes in.
Two more subs for Tintic. Carter with a rebound for the Miners. 1:08 to go in the game. 3-point basket up, or shot up, won't go. Out of bounds. Wholesale substitutions. Both coaches trying to get a little bit of time. 0-0. So the numbers for the Miners, it's just impossible to keep up with the names. So okay, I'll give them to you, David. 0-0.
That is going to be, need a light up here for my eyes. Flavio Antolon.
I
probably butchered that
31, just got a takeaway. Bringing it up the left side.
Hagen Barton.
33. Oh, 3-point basket up and good.
That was Easton Carter. Knocked that down.
Coming in, contributing, getting his name in the book in the state tournament. Easton Carter for Bryce Canyon City 3. Right side. Up top, 3 on the way for the Badgers off the back iron. Rebound, put back up and in. Number 15 for Wayne County is, I have 15, Carson Lee. 3 on the way, almost banked that in. Rebound, won't go. That's going to do it. 68-44 is your final. Hang with us, folks. We'll be back with the Rubies In post-game report and highlights after this.
You're with a team of researchers from the University of Utah, studying the effects of climate change on our environment. You're using this thing called a thermal cycler to take some readings. Then you think, wait,
I'm only a freshman.
we call that Utah Fresh. Do real-world research. Go learn abroad. Join an on-campus living and learning group. It's a fresh take on the freshman experience. Only at the U.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete